everyone. I drove 2 hours here. First of all, I don't want nothing from the audience, please. Okay? I respect everybody. I want everybody to respect me. I'm here because you guys have sex education. What is sex education? When I was growing up, sex education was a male and female. Now we got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Teaching our children that they can sit there and pick their own gender. Very sad what's going on today. Very sad. You know what it is? You people think that you are in control of children. You want to be a lesbian? It's up to you. You want to be whoever you want to be? That's up to you when you're old enough. But when they're young, their parents are in charge of them. And that's ridiculous what's happening today. What's happening today is because you guys are getting grants. What's happening today, you guys are not looking for the benefit of your children. You guys want to take control of society. And it's a shame, because sex education, you can't even tell me what is sex education anymore. What are you guys teaching people with sex education? Are you teaching them what? Is it okay to have anal sex? What is it? You know I can criticize every single one of you during my 3 minutes? Did you guys know this? Did you or did you not? A federal judge has ruled that I can criticize every single one of you, and nobody can say nothing to me during my 3 minutes, as long as I'm not interrupted. But it's sad just to look at you guys today and knowing that you are here not for the children. You're here just to listen to the rubber stamping everything, just because you guys have your own agenda. I'm a Lebanese person. I got my own faith. I sit there and talk to Jewish people, Christian people. I don't discriminate. And I don't discriminate against anybody. But don't put this for children. It's a very sad situation. I get the superintendent the other day when I came, and she goes, oh, there's no meeting today. You know what she tells me? You don't understand this. I said, I don't understand what, I totally understand. And I promise you I understand. I don't think you understand. And you're smirking over there thinking it's funny, but it's not funny. It's really not funny. It's a shame that I have to come up and drive 2 hours because people call me and say, hey, can you come speak? Because people are scared to speak. But I'm not scared to speak for nothing. This is America, and hey, I'm a Lebanese person. You don't see me putting my Lebanese flag. You don't sit there. I represent the American flag. Something that you guys don't know about. And when you guys want to sit there and say the Pledge of Allegiance, respect the Pledge of Allegiance. That's all I have to say to you.
Underwood.
Good evening, all. I'm here to talk about a letter that went out to parents last month about an allegedly elective course. For one thing, I want to say that the tone of the letter up until the very end was very authoritative and said, we will teach this and you will like it. With a little asterisk at the bottom that said, oh, and by the way, you can't elect your students out of this. This raises many concerns and questions. My first concern is, isn't this material a little advanced for elementary age students? Also, what about the reading and writing comprehension? Are they on par right now? Or at least are the majority of the kids on par? We live in a country where I believe the statistic is 1 in 6 students are graduating illiterate. Do we really have time to be teaching such an elective course? The other concerns come to the fact that when it comes to pronouns, it opens a Pandora's box that I'm unsure if you're aware of what it is you're getting into. The Pandora's box being that it requires self-identification in order to establish one's pronouns. The concern with this is it's not just about respecting people who are different from yourself. It is the fact that there have been many cases that have resulted in very dire situations and very costly consequences for those who self-identify. What's interesting is that this wasn't even an issue until gender dysphoria and transgenderism was removed from the DSM in around the year 2013. And the reason this is possibly catastrophic is the fact that with self-ID comes, well, how do I know what my pronouns are? And the reason that's also catastrophic is the fact that what if we get it wrong? There's also a lot of bad faith actors out there who might convince a child that this is right for them. As a matter of fact, some examples are Brianna Ivy, Shapeshifter, and Hormone Hanover on X, who are all the result of coercion into transitioning and realizing a little too late that this isn't what's right for me. This is after, in some cases, taking puberty blockers, such as in the case of Jazz Jennings, who's been monetized and televised since she was 7 years old. To me, that is atrocious in and of itself. But the fact that she was administered puberty blockers and then cross-sex hormones, and this is being broadcasted to the entire nation, is disturbing. What does this have to do with the issue?
Time, sir.
Simple, one thing leads to another.
Time, sir. Your time has ended.
Our next there's two taped together, Derek G and Melissa D. I'm not sure if that means they must speak together. They're taped together.
Good evening, everybody. Thanks for spending time and coming out here. My name is Derek Gutty.
And I'm Melissa Del Rio, and my pronouns are she, her, hers, Aya.
And we are co-chairs for the Dewitt Community Partnership for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. And we're here to speak today on the item relating to the revised evaluation of the superintendent. We'd like specifically to address that in 2017, the former superintendent of DeWitt, Dr. John Dieter, created an advisory council, as well as created an infrastructure within the school to help the school and the district address matters of change. Today, that group continues to evolve as the diversity group that you see in front of you, along with who we represent, as well as our blind spots, because we have them too, and we're continuing to learn from our community. Shout out to DeWitt Pride. We'd like to specifically ask that the future superintendent be evaluated on their past history, as well as their future plans and their present engagement and intention to interact with different identities. And we'd like as well to continue partnering with the school and the district in any way that we can, or any community members that are interested in as well in the same movement that we are headed. Here. Thank y'all.
Next up is our DeWitt High School Board Representative, Lucas, for your last report, I think, right?
It is my last report.
All right.
I'm going to try to be quick because this is also a bigger crowd than I'm used to. So bear with me. Starting off with just miscellaneous items, AP test taking starting on May 6th and continuing to May 17th. The DeWitt High School annual pop concert is being held on May 17th and 18th, where members of our band choir will be performing. Seniors will pick up their caps and gowns after school on May 14th. On May 15th, there will be a CIP half day for all students. May 17th will be seniors' last day
to Lucas, but also thanks to his